When Lianna and Devone appeared on my show 7 years ago, they were a young married couple in a relationship filled with rumors of infidelity. And after the results, they became angry. They are back today to give us an update. But first, take a look at a clip from their episode.
Well, after we got married, he kind of changed. A week was probably, he was the best husband, the best father ever. After that week, we moved to a different state. He got a job, a really good paying job. He stopped coming home. I didn't see paychecks. I didn't see the money that he's supposed to be bringing home.
When you stopped coming home, I mean, altogether, he just didn't?
Yeah, he would come home when he felt like coming home. And when he did come home, he was at a high or drunk. And to remind you, we have 2 kids, and I was pregnant with my daughter at the time, but we were married.
We was in the cab, yeah. Like, I tried to tell you this before. We didn't kiss. We didn't do nothing. I was drunk. Like, I wouldn't cheat on you. Steve, if your wife was this beautiful, would you cheat on a woman that's beautiful?
I wouldn't cheat on my wife, period.
We have 3 kids together. I'm at home cleaning, you outside, getting high, drinking, getting wasted, messing around all these girls. You're obviously going to parties,
well,
right?
I am going to parties, you're right.
So is that what a father does? Is that what a father does? But you are a father and you're married, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you was 10 years old. If you got married and you got 3 kids, you should be home. You should go to work and you should come home. But you don't come home.
But wait, have you had you came here today, we gave you a lie detector test, and we asked you, have you had sexual contact with the coworker Lianna suspects while in a relationship with Lianna? And you answered no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with the coworker Lianna suspects while in a relationship with Lianna?
I'm not playing.
He answered no. Since back together with Lianna in 2011, have you cheated on her with more than 5 other females? And you said no. And the results came back all the same to each question, and they came back that Devone did not tell the truth. Lianna says that it wasn't easy after the show, but after working things out, she is proud of their growth. Take a look.
Unfortunately, after Devone failed the test, which I already knew that was gonna happen, we got home and he just stopped coming back, basically. So I'm just stuck in the house, basically losing everything. Every single day, this man did not come home to support his wife and his children. I was working as a server. At my job, I actually fell in love with my manager. And obviously, he found something in me that Devone couldn't find in me. We picked up and we left. But right before we left, Devone did not see me or the kids in the homeless shelter. Devone did not support us becoming homeless when I lost everything. For if he just came back to help just a little bit, but not even that. He couldn't even do that. So me and my new boyfriend at the time, still being married to Devone, we decided to just go south. When we got down to the south, I wanted to be with him. And I know I wanted to be with him. Unfortunately, I was still married to Devone. I called Devone, and at the time, me and him was still struggling with us not being together. But he's seen how happy me and these kids were with this new man. He's seen the support this new man that came into my life was giving us compared to what he gave us, which was pretty much nothing.
A lot of changes in 7 years. When you watch that clip, what do you feel? When you see yourself, what do you think?
It's like, when I was young, dumb and stupid, you know, I wasn't, Steve, I was horrible. I ain't gonna lie, the lie detector test, you know, that was just another thing just to, you know, made me realize, like, yo, listen, I was bad, man.
Yeah.
I look back at it just now, you know,
Yeah.
Horrible.
You went the OJ route after you got busted. Like, I'm gonna search for these 5 women and find out who they are.
I mean, Steve, come on, man.
I mean, you couldn't even think straight. Like that was your defense. Like, I don't know who they are, but I'm gonna search for them.
Right, I
want the lie detector test to take a lie detector test.
Hey, that was good. Yeah. But I came over here for one, we came on the show for one reason, Steve. And then y'all go pull up with the whole 5 girls since 2011. Y'all blowing my cover here. Like, I ain't come over here for that.
Did you come to the show and think, okay, maybe I could beat that lie detector test?
Yeah, I feel like I'm a smooth dude, you know, put the little penny in my shoe.
So did you, so that's interesting. Did you do any research, like how to beat a lie detector test before you came here?
I just felt like, I'm persuasive.
Right. You thought that you could, like
Persuade the lie detector.
BS the lie detector
Yeah,
test?
because I know I wasn't shit.
So
you know?
just to be clear, the results were correct back then.
I'm a man now, you feel me? I'm gonna take the L. Yeah, it was correct.
Listen,
it was correct. It was correct.
You know, 7 years ago, Devon, you were a 21-year-old guy. Nobody's looking at you to beat you up here. You know, whatever happened of your actions, you know, you paid a price of that relationship ending. But, you know, you were 21 years old. You're not doing anything different than a lot of 21-year-olds. You get into a relationship, a committed relationship that you're probably not ready for, right? But when you watched that, and you know, Lianna was your wife, do you regret any of your actions when you watched that?
The things I regret is like just making her feel bad, you know, making her feel like she wasn't loved enough, making her feel like, you know, I wasn't there, I didn't have her back, making her feel like, you know, this marriage, this relationship was, you know, just doomed from the start. I regret making my kids go through what they went through, you know? But what I don't regret is like everything, because like it would have never got to this perfection. Like we co-parent. We understand each other. There's another person in my kid's life they're comfortable, they're nice. It all worked out.
After the show, did you think that you and Devon will work things out, that you would stay in your marriage?
On the show, I knew it was not going to work out. Even though after the show we tried, it wasn't meant for another try at all. So as soon as we got home, things definitely changed drastically.
How hurt, how mad were you?
I was not shocked. I was numbed. I didn't feel any emotions at all. Not until now, if anything. Not until having to see it all over again and reliving the moment. I can say I was very disappointed in him because we knew what we had. And we knew it could have been great, but he wasn't doing his part. So at that point, I was just disappointed. Not hurt, not angry, but very disappointed.
So how hard is it, when you watch that clip from 7 years ago, what do you feel when you watch that?
I feel many different emotions. One, we are absolutely hilarious, even when we're angry. I was laughing, and then I started crying. I started crying because, just like Devon said, this is real. Who wants to do this? And if I had to go to this extent to get these answers and to figure out our lives, that's insane. And watching those clips over again makes me also very happy, because the growth that we have gotten to experience has been made us into better people, better parents, a better family member.
How long did it take you guys to get back to being cordial with each other?
It has been about approximately a year and a half since we've been absolutely cordial, like no issues at all for a year and a half. Before the year and a half, we had a little bit bumps in the road, but we was getting there. And that also felt good. Every day it just felt good. Even when we had a little spat or a little disagreement, the arguments only subsided.
A little.
And it just got better. So for the past year and a half, it's been only perfection.
I'm proud of both of you. We really are. You as a mother, you're doing, not for yourself, you're doing, there's a little bit because you got a great husband and that brings you joy, but you're making decisions based on what's best for my kids. And that's what unfortunately, we don't see with a lot of moms on my show, right? But you've made all the best decisions for your kids, and now through the bumps and bruises along, Devon's made all the right decisions for his kids and for you. He's not holding against you that you're with a new guy. He's not trying to cause trouble. You're so mature. We don't get a lot of young people, and when I say young people, you're young adults, to act such at the best interest of your kids, so mature, being loving to each other with not being together. So I don't think we could ever have a better outcome than what you two are portraying on the show today.